Good morning. It's Russ here with Outdoor Express Adventures. Electrical day today, and thankfully, I got my good friend Brian coming up here helping us out, trying to get all this rough in work done. And I believe with him bossing me around, telling me what to do, we can get it done.
We'll do our best, anyways.
So where are we gonna? Where you want to start today?
So, first things first, we'll probably just start on the lighting circuit. Small enough unit, we can just get it all on one 14 gauge wire.
Mhm.
So, we'll start there at the panel, start with our home run, and then we'll just kind of daisy chain throughout the whole house.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. Well, thanks for your help. I appreciate
No
it. Let's
problem,
get
man.
it, man.
Absolutely. So, we'll go with what's already done. So, whatever that height is, they've ran their wire horizontally, we'll run the rest of the wire in that way.
Okay.
That's essentially just so if you're going through here, you know that stay away from this height whenever you attach something to the wall.
Okay.
I had a nickname at one point, Lightning. Never hit the same spot twice. So essentially, with your running dedicated circuits to your other receptacles, so your kitchen's going to be dedicated, your fridge is going to be dedicated.
Mhm. And those are the home run circuits?
Yep.
Okay, okay.
We don't want to combine the neutrals. So
Okay.
the neutral is what carries the unbalanced load back to the panel.
Okay.
If you share that neutral with another circuit, it will overload that neutral. So you want to make sure that you leave them dedicated or leave them for that circuit that you're running it for.
Okay.
Essentially, yes, they all go back to the same place. They all tie together, all the neutrals, even the grounds. Your grounds and your neutrals will have them separated. They'll only be bonded together at the first source of disconnect, which
Okay.
would be on your outside panel.
All right.
So whenever we run into this panel, we'll have grounds on one side, neutrals on the other side, and then whenever we take them outside, we'll actually bond them together.
That's where that's where they'll meet, so to speak.
Yep.
So I know nothing about electrical. This is why I called this wonderful man right here. He is teaching me, just trying to teach me brand new stuff that I never learned before, and it's like learning a new language. But I don't mind being fluent. So I hope this makes sense. It kind of makes sense to me. Makes total sense to him. We're learning throughout this whole process, but I got to get back to it. What I'm doing right here is these are perfectly fine, but this is where our cabinets are going to go. So if they stay right here, they're going to be obstructed. We're going to have to drill up through the cabinet, the countertop, and it's just going to be more painful in the long run than if I just go ahead and move them up to where they need to be, so the counter space can be sit about yay high, and then we can put our appliances on the cabinet and just have more counter space without having to worry about drilling more holes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this out. So that's all I got for right now, and then Mr. Boss Man will continue to tell me what he needs done from me.
These studs aren't evenly spaced. Well, I mean, they're evenly spaced, but the starting point you can tell was on one side, not the other.
Mm-hmm.
So the distance from here to this stud is 8 3/8, or 8 7/8. And we got quite a bit to make up. So what you can do is add a stud. Now, this box will be the same distance from the edge as what that box is.
Just call me out on camera. Jeez. Oh, well, your measurements suck. So I have to make, no, just kidding. No, that's fine. Okay.
But I mean that's just one of the things that you look for is instead of just going straight for the stud, you just want to make sure that it's going to be aesthetically pleasing.
Guys, I think I know we're kind of going slow but steady, but I feel like we're making pretty good progress. Been on the job for, I don't know, don't have a watch, maybe an hour, but feeling pretty good. What do you think?
Doing good, feeling good.
You're lying, I can tell. No. Oh yeah. If you don't ever trust your building skills or carpentry, just have your buddy on top, and that thing is rock solid.
Right?
Yeah. Nice. Just like that, day one, it's finished. We got a lot done. There's a couple more home runs
Yep.
that we need to do on this one. I'm going to try to take care of that. There's one home run that I need to do to my what will be my entertainment center, and then Brian trusts me enough to daisy chain 4 receptacles in the kitchen.
Yep.
And if I have any questions, I'm just going to give you a call, honestly, and then we'll get you back out here sooner than later.
Yeah.
I appreciate your help. Thanks. We're done for the day. We'll get back for day 2, and hope you guys join us. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. Good morning. Day 2, rough end electrical. Brian has trusted me enough to where he wants me to daisy chain these 4, one over there, one right here, 2 over here, outlets, and get them connected together. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. This is exciting stuff. It's really cool. Maybe not from that end of the camera, but from this end, being able to get to really watch all this stuff unfold. It's really cool because, you know, this started off as a bare box, and it's coming together. I'm starting to see it take shape. So it's just really neat. But thanks for being here, and let's get this knocked out. What do you say? It's a nice, crisp morning here in Northwest Arkansas. So I had to bust out the coveralls, and I forgot how much I like these, just because you know how women get excited about rompers and basically anything with pockets. Imagine that, but with a good set of overalls, coveralls, whatever, for guys. You know, a lot of utility, a lot of functionality, and they just look really good. I mean, now I'll probably just go across, down, up, over, boom, and keep all this out of the way. Yeah. Just so I don't have to hit. I don't have to worry about hitting anything. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Then boom, 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 boom. All the booms. All the boom. Hey guys, I just want to take a quick break from doing all that to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. It's our first sponsor, and it is no one. Could be you. Please, if anybody wants to sponsor this video, it's going to help us out huge. And it's to people like you that we are right now sitting at 215 subscribers. That's amazing. It just started off as something completely random, and it's grown to this. And I can't wait to keep growing. I can't wait to keep bringing you more videos. So keep hitting that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and share this stuff. If you know anybody that might be interested in this kind of homestead or whatever you want to call it type video. So we're here to entertain, and I'm here to try to throw a little bit of what I know your way. So anybody and everybody can watch this and get something out of it. So again, thanks for watching. Back to the video. Oh, so y'all didn't hear any of that. Okay, that's fine. Technology. Love it. Okay, but I fixed it. Because I'm a man. I want to give a huge shout out to coffee. Thank you for all your bean goodness. It's been great. Oh. Okay, that is done. So I'm gonna wait till Brian's able to come back, which should be this week, and we're gonna finish, or I actually don't know what he has in store for me, but I got all these on their own circuit, and I feel good about it. I was actually able to reclaim a lot of the, or some of the wire that was already in here, so that makes me feel good, saving a little bit of money, and just reusing what I already have available before I break into more of my good stuff. But other than that, we'll see you tomorrow.